The seventh labor of Hercules. Cretan Bull. Have you ever faced a challenge so daunting, so fraught with peril, that it seemed an impossible feat? Imagine, then, the plight of Hercules, tasked not just with a mere trial, but with a series of labors, so arduous, they would make even the bravest souls quiver. And among these, the seventh labor stands out, a task involving a creature of such fearsome might that it could rival the gods themselves. Imagine, if you will, a beast so formidable that even the earth trembles beneath its hooves. A bull, not just any bull, but the Cretan bull, the very creature that Hercules, the son of Zeus, was tasked to capture as his seventh lobo. Step into the labyrinth of myth once more, for the tale of Hercules and the Cretan bull is not one to be forgotten. Picture yourself in ancient Crete, where the air is thick with the scent of olive groves and the sea's salty kiss. Here, a beast roams, not just any beast, but a bull of such divine origin, that its very breath could be mistaken for the winds of Poseidon's storms. Now, hold on to your seats, dear listeners, for this is no ordinary tale. This is a story of brute strength, divine intrigue, and a hero's relentless pursuit of glory. The unbridled fury of the Cretan bull. Picture the scene. The sun beats down on the island of Crete, a land where the sea whispers secrets of ancient times. There, the bull, a beast birthed by Poseidon's wrath and Minos' pride, roamed free, a living testament to man's hubris and the gods' capricious nature. Its breath was said to be as hot as the forges of Hephaestus, and its bellow thundered across the land like Zeus' own voice. Can you imagine the audacity of a creature that defies the gods? The Cretan bull was no mere animal, it was a challenge thrown at the feet of mortals by the gods themselves. Its hide was said to be as white as the foam on the waves, its eyes as red as the wine for which Crete was famed. From the moment Hercules set foot on the island of Crete, he knew this was not going to be a walk in the park. The Cretan bull was a creature of legend, birthed by the sea god Poseidon himself. It was said to have a temper as fiery as the volcanoes that dotted the landscape, and a roar that could shake the heavens. Hercules, with muscles rippling and eyes aflame with determination, was not deterred. He had faced hydras and lions, after all. How much more daunting could a bull be? Now, let me ask you, what would you do if confronted with such a beast? Would you flee, or would you stand your ground? Hercules, with a heart as stout as his muscles, chose the latter. But this was no mere display of brute strength. It was a dance of man against nature, a struggle of wits and wills. A clash of titans. As Hercules approached the beast, it was as if he was staring down the barrel of a loaded cannon. He studied it, learned its ways, its habits, He knew that to capture such a creature, he needed more than brawn, he needed brains. And so, he danced with the bull, a dance of dominance and cunning, where each step could be his last. The air was thick with tension, so palpable that it seemed as if the very fates themselves held their breath. The bull charged, and the earth shook with each thunderous step. But Hercules was no ordinary man, he was a demigod, and with a swift roll, he dodged the beast's deadly horns. The battle that ensued was one for the ages. Muscle against muscle, will against will, Hercules wrestled with the bull, his grip as unyielding as the fate the gods had spun for him. The echo of victory. When Hercules finally bested the bull, it was not through sheer force, but through wit and will. He turned the bull's strength against itself, and in that moment, he did not just capture a beast, he captured the imagination of all who would hear his story. He had tamed the untamable, captured the essence of raw power, and bent it to his will. As he led the Cretan bull away, one could only wonder at the sheer audacity of the man. To challenge the gods' creations and emerge unscathed, was there anything Hercules couldn't do? It speaks of the indomitable spirit of humanity, the courage to face the insurmountable, and the power of determination. Reflections on the seventh labor. But let's pause for a moment. What does this Herculean feat say about us, about humanity? Are we not all, in some way, wrestling with our own Cretan bulls? The obstacles that life throws our way, the personal demons we battle daily, are they not just as formidable? Hercules' victory is a testament to the indomitable human spirit, a reminder that no challenge is too great, no adversary too strong, if we but dare to face them head-on. Hercules' story is a mirror to our souls, a reflection of our deepest fears and our highest aspiration. It is a reminder that within each of us lies the strength to overcome, to capture our fears and turn them into triumphs. So, as we reflect on this legendary tale, let us ask ourselves, what is our Cretan bull? What challenges lie in our path, waiting to be overcome? And more importantly, do we possess the Herculean resolve to conquer them? The choice, dear listeners, is yours.